How to make money online in Nigeria. Are you in desperate need of legitimate ways to make money in Nigeria, both online and offline? Are you a teenager, a graduate, or a sit-at-home parent who is still job hunting and you are really looking for ways to make money in Nigeria without much investment? Well, this video is for you. Watch a list of skills to learn, or services to learn, or some things that you can sell in Nigeria to make money without you investing so much, or you want to make your millions of naira in this 2023. You are at the right place. Nigeria is a very popular country. It's a tourist center in Africa, and also it has over 200 million population. I will speak about 300 indigenous language. Nigeria is an amazing country, but the only problem that Nigeria have is poverty. Nigeria is one of the most poorest countries in the world. Now, how do we conquer this? Especially if you're a Nigerian living in Nigeria, you're looking for means to earn money, to survive, to attend to your basic needs, to attend to your loved ones. You also need money to take care of yourself and everything. How do you intend to achieve that? That is what I'm bringing to you. Many ways to make money in Nigeria, both online and offline, either as a student, a graduate, NYC corper, or even a sit-at-home parent. So, how do you begin? Start a blogging niche. Blogging is a very lucrative way to make money in Nigeria. So, if you can get your hands on a specific niche that you are very good at, that you are passionate about, and you're going to write articles on that particular niche and get yourself recognized on that niche, you're going to make a lot of money from blogging. So, I'm going to show you the step-by-step on how to start a blog and how for you to write articles, catchy articles, entertaining articles to keep your readers entertained. Now, to begin, I'm going to share with you some lucrative blogging niche that you can venture into. The lucrative blogging niche is agriculture. We have bird oil, selling of oil for beers. We also have cheap flight tickets, cheap hotels, fashion, football, cooking, event planning, fertility, health, and I must also have others that include travel abroad, sports, sugar mommy, relationship and marriage advice, security tips for children as in case. We also have fashion and a lot of others. We have mini importation. We have a lot of gadgets like phone reviews, laptop reviews. You can blog on those articles. You can gather information, write good quality content about those articles, and people will read it. People will get value from you. At the same time, you're going to earn money from it. Now, how are you going to earn money? There are several ways that you can monetize your blog as a blogger. Number one, we have affiliate marketing, we have information marketing, we have Google ads, and we have a lot of others, native ads, and amongst others. Now, let's move to number two way for you to make money online in Nigeria is by running campaign on Facebook ads. How do you do it? There are a lot of people, business owners and companies that want to run advertisements on Facebook to reach their target audience, target market. So if you are very good, if you are a professional in that aspect, these companies, these small business owners, big business owners will contact you to run Facebook ads for them, thereby targeting their target markets. Now let's move to number three way that you can make money. One is for you to sell Facebook pages. How do we do this? You will create multiple Facebook pages. If you are an expert in how to grow a Facebook page, keep your Facebook page active. There are a lot of people who are ready to pay you to buy that Facebook page if you have thousands of followers, of course. Now let me give you a story. There's this popular Nigerian blogger that I watched his video recently on Facebook. He's a very popular Nigerian blogger, a comedian and a YouTuber as well. If I tell you his name, you're definitely going to know him. So he made a video last week on Facebook and said he has Facebook pages to sell, monetize one, of course. He already put the payouts, So you know, Nigerians in Nigeria, Facebook don't pay Nigerians. It's not among the eligible country yet, but they have a way to do it. So he has an admin that is not living in Nigeria. He already set up the payouts, and he puts his number on the video to say that if you want to buy a Facebook page, contact this number. So I sent a message on WhatsApp to the number, and I said I'm interested in buying a monetized Facebook page. How much is it? Guys, can you guess the amount? 500,000 naira. That's over $1,000 in the normal bank rate, not the black market rate. So you see what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. If you can create multiple Facebook pages, grow the page, keep the page active, there are a lot of people who are ready to pay to buy that Facebook page. Let's move to is running converting AdWords for people and businesses on Google. This particular business is an online business. It is for people who have a thorough knowledge on Google SEO. So you can monetize, you can promote brands and companies by running a targeted advertisement on Google. Now let's move to the number 5 is becoming an SEO expert. Search engine optimization. So if you're an expert in that aspect, you can even charge as high as $75 per hour by becoming an SEO expert, because you're going to help companies and brands to target their SEO on their websites, thereby increasing the quantity and the quality of the website, even increasing the traffic on the website. So you can become an SEO expert and make money from it. Let's move to the next. Is you should become a freelancer. Freelancing is one of the best ways to make money in Nigeria. It is an online making money skill from Nigeria, especially for creating content, blogging, amongst other includes website design, online design, proofreading, and editing. And the good thing is that unlike physical jobs, freelancing does not have an age requirement or educational requirements. All you need is just the skill to become a freelancer. It is an online making platform for Nigeria. Freelancing involves helping people to do tasks at an agreed time frame and also an agreed price. So when you're done with the job, they pay you for it. It is an online money making platform. A freelancer, all you need is a good phone or a laptop, and also your personal internet and power, like electricity to power up your gadgets. You can work from anywhere at any time. There are different platforms for freelancing. We have Fiverr, we have Upwork, we have Pay Per Hour, we have iFreelance, and the good thing is that you get paid in dollars as a Nigerian, and you're going to make a huge amount of money when you change these dollars to naira. So let's move. This one is publish and sell ebooks online. This one is one of the most reliable and ever-growing method of making money online in Nigeria. It is a lot of people are making money on the internet by selling, publishing, writing books, and selling it online. As a creative writer, this is one of the most comfortable ways for you to make money on the internet in Nigeria. All you need is your laptop, the internet, and just a few clicks. Don't forget, you can also use a smart. You don't need to be a certified author to write a book. You can begin by writing your stories, your experiences, or share whatever you are very passionate about. You can write the way you are writing, and over time you begin to grow and acquire more skills and be more perfect in your writing. I want you to know that you can publish and sell your digital products with your smartphone. There are various online platforms that you can sell your books. We have the Amazon Kindle, we have seller.co, we have Okada Books, we have Gumroad. There are a lot of them. You just have to make your research about it. Make sure you have written your book, register on the website, and make your money from the comfort of your own little investments. That's it. Now let's move to number 8 is that you should review books and get paid. There are a lot of platforms whereby you can review books for people. We have professional writers, but they are not editors, they are not proofreaders. So if you know how to proofread, if you know how to review books, you can do that and you get paid for it. There are a lot of blogs, forum, groups online that have been created for this purpose. So you should go and learn how to proofread, review books, so that you can start making money on the internet in Nigeria this year 2020. For number 9, we have affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is one of the coolest ways to make money in Nigeria. Only a few things can be more fulfilling as getting paid to sell other people's products. And the good thing is that it is not stressful because you don't have to involve yourself in the processing of order, logistics, delivery, and order. Affiliate marketing could be as helping businesses and companies to sell and promote their products and services, and you get your commission. If you have an amazing fan base on your social media like Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, or even small Facebook group, and then a blog or a small blog, depending on the traffic, you can start promoting products and start getting paid. It is as easy as that. All you have to do is promote, just get a fan base, get numbers, audience that are ready to buy what you are selling. All you need to do is promote a product and start getting paid from the comfort of your home. You don't even need to go anywhere job hunting to become an affiliate marketer. There are various sites that you can register on this affiliate market. Whenever people buy a product using your affiliate link, you easily earn a commission straight to your bank account. And the good thing about affiliate is that the link can be on your social media, your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, your blog, and it can last over a decade. Just as long as people keep visiting your social media and they keep using your link to buy a particular affiliate product, you're definitely going to continue earning your money. For number 10, we have CPA marketing. CPA marketing is another cool way to make money online in Nigeria. The literal meaning of CPA is cost per. Unlike affiliate marketing that prompts you to sell before you make money, sell before you earn, CPA does not make you to make a sale before you earn. Yes, you heard me right. You can make money without striking a deal or selling a product. Cost per action marketing, CPA marketing, is just like an affiliate marketing model that you earn money just by your customers, your fan base, just taking a particular action using your CPA link. Action by CPA can be completing a sign-up form, submitting an email, taking a survey, amongst others, downloading files. Just amongst this simply means that when these actions are performed, you have generated a lead, and this lead is going to convert to cash. So you can make as much as possible by getting your friends, your family, your fan base to perform these actions on the CPA, and you get your money. Let's move to the next. For number 11, we have virtual tutoring. It simply means online tutoring, and let me tell you, this is the most lucrative, the most easy, cost-free ways for you to start and make an earning for yourself in Nigeria. The educational sector is already experiencing a drastic change as people are already getting busy and they no longer like the idea of attending a physical class. Now like to take online classes because they are very flexible and convenient. They can easily adjust the time to fit their schedule, thereby doing one thing and also learning at the same time. That is what people want now. So a lot of people like to learn online. So if you can become an online tutor, you can make a lot of money in Nigeria. All you have to do is convert your academic skills into a money-making venture. All you have to do is sign up on platforms online where people need teachers, and you can be tutoring people online from all over the world. It's not limited to Africa, it's not limited to Nigeria. You can convert your skill into money making venture. If you love teaching and you like to impart your knowledge to other people, then this business is for you, because there are lots of people out there who are willing to pay for your skills and for your services. You can record your classes at your free time and then you post them on suitable platforms like YouTube, or you record or you post a new video, you should alert your followers by using email messaging so that your followers can be alerted, and also the message should include a link that directs them straight to the video that you have. Your followers will then watch the time during their convenient time, and while that is happening, you are definitely making is organize paid tutorial or classes for Nigerians. You are good at any course or courses, you can start a class or a tutorial. Your target are those who are not very good at that particular course. This business, I usually recommend it for people who are students, because if you live in a student environment, that is where your target market is. That's where you meet your kind. But it's not only for students, it is also applicable for business owners. You can organize seminars for your fellow business partners who are not very good at a particular area, and they get to pay you for this. For you to start this business, you need two things. You need the hall, that is the venue for the classes, and you also need the students, that is people who will pay you for these classes. Now, one thing I want you to know, that your targets mostly should be JAM bites, those who just finished writing WAEC and JAM, because they're not very good at that academic source and course, and they're looking for ways for them to quickly gain admission into the Nigerian university. So if you can be tutoring them on possibly expecting questions in their post-UME, that would be very good. That would be a very good business to venture in. You can solve past questions and sell to these students who are eagerly ready to buy materials. Also, you can decide as a tutor, you can decide to bill your students on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis, depending on your choice. Is that you should become a home tutor. We usually call them home lesson teacher. You can organize classes for nursery, primary, and secondary school students. You know that most Nigerian parents, they value education a lot, and they are willing to pay teachers, they are willing to pay home tutors to take extra hours with their children or their wards, and also they are willing to pay excellent amount if you are a very good home lesson tutor. So that is a very good one to venture. Private classes are usually built based on hourly, weekly, or monthly basis. Also, you can also record your previously taught videos and also sell these to your students. So also, you should fix the time that is convenient for you and the client. So just map out a timetable and be diligent, be truthful, always be punctual. This will enable the parents to build more trust in you and also recommend you to other parents who need home lesson tutors for their children. Teach a foreign language. We know that the world is becoming a global village. A lot of people are already taking classes on different languages, especially for those who are traveling abroad. So for you to teach a foreign language, you must also have a very vast knowledge in that language that you are going to. Are trying to learn a new language every day to make communicating with others easier. Meanwhile, some others are also trying to learn a new language to increase their chances of getting a job. Some people are doing it because of business and trade, but some people are also doing it because they want to learn a new language since they are going to travel abroad to further their study. Whatever may be their reason, but if you are very good at foreign languages like English, French, Portuguese, Spanish, German, Arabic, Swahili, then you can convert that amazing skills into a money making venture for you by teaching a foreign language either online or offline. It's a very lucrative one because you can charge as high as up to $100 per section, and the good thing is that you will have clients who are ready to pay handsomely just to learn a foreign language. Let's move to the next thing is learn copywriting. Now I want you to know that authority websites are looking for fresh sales and marketing content. They are looking for ways for them to expand their user base. Now if you learn to become a good, competent and talented copywriter, there are a lot of businesses, companies and individuals who are ready to pay you for you to copyright their articles. 16 is that you should become a web designer or a web developer. Now I want you to know that this particular business venture is on high demand both in Nigeria and beyond. You can learn how to build websites and blogs, and at the same time you are going to make money while rendering the service. Your target people is that you should reach out to churches, business owners, restaurants, schools and a lot of other places and sell your services. 17, become a software developer. The programming involves you to make relevance development, testing and development of application that will become an ideal software developer. In today's world, we are in the era of technology boom, where a lot of Nigerians are making thousands of dollars online by developing and testing software for people. Possess the knowledge, acquire the knowledge that will make you a software developer. So for you to venture in this business in Nigeria, all you need is enroll yourself in a school that teaches programming, computer programming and software development so that you can acquire that skill, be an expert in it and start building apps and developing softwares for people. Your coding skills are superb. I want you to join this trend immediately and make profit. You get a buyer, you're going to sell the software and you're going to make a huge profit. Capture and sell photos. Become a photographer. Now I want you to know that in Nigeria there is almost a constant demand for photography skills, especially ladies who love to take photos. Not only ladies, this passport, because there are so many places where they ask for passports in schools, in business centers, even in churches sometimes. So there is a constant demand for photography skills in photography business in Nigeria is a very lucrative one, and the thing is that it doesn't require a lot of investment or things to get started. All you need is just a top-notch camera or a very good smartphone that has good camera quality. You don't need a computer or a laptop for editing the photos. You need to be skilled. You need to have photo editing skills. If you don't know how to edit pictures, you should go and learn how to edit pictures. And you also need a small printer in case it is required of you to print out. You need a small space where people will know that they can easily access you, they can easily locate you when they need your service. Also, I want you to know that if your photography or photo taking skills are exceptional, or you are very good at it, it's top notch, especially the editing skills. You can take pictures of random events, nature, and sell it on websites. We have a lot of online platforms where people now sell photographs these days. So now let's move to the thing. Learn graphic design. You can make a lot of money. In fact, graphic design is one of the best ways to make money in Nigeria if you are good at CorelDRAW, Canvas and other platforms that you can use in making graphics. Start this business with just your laptop and a printer, and then you can expand as time goes. Several graphic design boards out there where people who are experts in sourcing for good graphic designers for designers. So if you are good at graphic designing, you can always easily apply for these jobs and let them recommend you to people who really need your service. A graphic designer, some of the jobs you can easily get, they include getting business logos, printing flyers, banners, business cards, and a lot of. So you can register and sign up on freelance websites where people who need your graphic designing skills are in search of graphic designers. Example, we have People Per Hour, we have Fiverr, we have Upwork, and a lot of others. Just make a research and sign up on those platforms if you are very good at graphic. And check out this website called 99 Designs, where there is a competition. You enter a competition, and if you are selected the winner, you get number 20, become a virtual assistant. Another great way to make money in Nigeria is by becoming a virtual assistant. Companies are looking for virtual assistants to help them to handle various online work like responding to email, organizing stuff, organizing tasks, carry out some specific tasks, even making a research, including a lot of other work that virtual assistants do. So for you to become a virtual assistant, there are websites that you should register and submit your CV to online. The business requires you just to run some specific errands for big companies, and at the end of the day, weekly, daily, monthly, you get your pay. That 21 is doing voiceover. Like, you should become a voiceover artist, and this voiceover work is now very popular in Nigeria, especially with the rise in video and podcasts. So being a voiceover artist is now a very popular job to do in Nigeria. I tell you, if you have a unique voice and you have a microphone, or you should just get a microphone set up in your home, you can pay people, you can get paid to do voiceover in Nigeria. Just taking surveys, taking voiceover for people's video. If you have that unique voice and just a microphone set, this platform called voice.com, that's where a lot of people sign up. You can do voiceover for people's stories, narrative, cartoons, animation, different kind of videos. So you just register, and then people get to test your voice, and once that's done, you get approved, and then you can take up the job. People pay you for you to just do voiceover on their videos and different kind of videos. Number 22 is that you should start doing drop shipping. That is another brilliant idea for you to venture. It's a business idea that you can venture online. Drop shipping is so easy, and it is the new money making machine in Nigeria these days. Drop shipping business model is an e-commerce that allows you to sell products without you being the owner of the product, without you being the producer of the product. You just sell products to people even though you're not the owner of the product. All you have to do is take a step to look for customers and then sell the product to them, or you tell the seller to deliver the product to them. You charge them at your rate, and you get your own commission from the original price of the products. That is what they call drop. You know that you can do drop shipping both online and offline. If you want to do the online platform, it's just for you to set up a website or a platform where you can be posting products. It can be a Facebook group, a Twitter, or Instagram account. You just post products even though you're not the owner of the product. Then you source for the owners of the product, you source for the suppliers delivers to the clients, and you get your commission. It's as easy as that. For the offline type, all you have to do is look for your neighbors who sell a particular product, and then you ask the neighbors you get customers for your neighbors, or anybody who sells the product, you get customers for them, and then you add your own token, your own commission on the original price of the product. Number 23 is that you should become a YouTuber. Now let me tell you that YouTube is one of the various and most used platform by Nigerians to make money these days. You can become a YouTuber, you can upload videos, make videos of things that you know how to do. The business of making YouTube videos, all you need to do is create a particular YouTube channel. It should be niche specific. You should go for the area that you are very good at, and then you get people to watch your videos, create videos, edit videos, upload the videos, and get people to watch your videos on. After reaching a certain amount of subscribers and views, you can then start showing ads on your YouTube videos and get paid. Now there are other ways to make money on YouTube through affiliate and products that you have reviewed, and also the ads that are being showed on your videos. There are other options like super thanks. YouTube now have a lot of options that you can use to monetize a YouTube channel, but the most important one is that first you have to reach a certain subscriber and a certain watch hour to be approved into the YouTube paid partnership monetization. Interest you to know that there are a lot of Nigerians that are making a huge amount of money off YouTube. We have Angel Comedy, Sisi Yemi TV, Flo Shiyere, Tayo Aina, and a lot of other Nigerians. They make a ridiculously high amount of money from YouTube every year. And so if you think you are very good at a particular skill, you can teach mathematics, you can teach cooking videos, you are a comedy maker, you can make skits, anything that you think you can do that people can watch, that you can entertain people, you should venture it, produce videos around it. If you don't know how to produce videos, you can also find how to videos on YouTube, how to create videos, how to edit videos, how to upload videos. Everything is on YouTube, so it's very easy for you to get started. What you just need is a very good internet connection for you to upload the videos, and a very good smartphone for you to produce the videos. The smartphone category you're looking at is the ones that have good camera and good storage quality. So now let me also tell you that YouTube is not a quick rich scheme. You have to master the crafts of YouTube. You have to learn how to upload, you have to learn how to target your keywords, you have to learn how to use the right title, the right description, and the perfect thumbnail for your videos to rank very well, for you to get more views on YouTube. Now let's move to the 24 is that you should become a translator. This is very beneficial to you if you understand more than one language. If you have advantage of understanding more than one language, especially English, French, English, Spanish, and others, you could use it as an advantage to get paid online in Nigeria. There are many multinational companies in Nigeria who are looking for native speakers of Nigerian language and also foreign language to be able to translate to them and their customers, because they want their business to grow in Nigeria. Remember I told you that Nigeria is a very populated country with over 200 million people. So a lot of foreigners are taking advantage of the Nigerians population, and they are setting up companies in Nigeria, but they have a disadvantage, which is the language barrier. So if you are very good in translating languages, you could apply for this job. Just check online, there are a lot of companies who are looking for people with these skills. All you have to do is you should apply for the vacancy, and there is 100% guaranteed that you will definitely get your first job by just the first few trials. Now let's move to the next. Number 5 is you should start a podcast. Now podcast is like an online way of downloading, making series like audios, and then people download it to their phones and they begin to listen to it at their convenience. Decide to review the latest phones, the latest gadgets, the latest laptop, and then you post it on the internet for people to download. Now people will download these things and listen to it. That is what we call making podcasts. As you grow your audience, you may decide to charge them a little amount of money for them to have access to this file that you have uploaded on the internet. That is how people who make podcasts make money, especially if it's something interesting or if it is something that is trending and people really want to have a particular knowledge about that thing you have posted. They will definitely pay you before they can have access to that file that you have uploaded on the internet. That way you are making your money from home online. We have websites or domain name flipping. Now domain name flipping is like you buy a domain name and then you're not going to use that domain name that you just bought. All you have to do is save it, and then when the price go up you can resell it to someone else for a higher price than the original price that you have bought that domain. So you can equally make double of your money if you can create a website from the scratch, make sure it has traffic, a lot of traffic, and then you monetize a particular website or blog. It is optional, you don't have to monetize it, but if it has good traffic, a lot of people are ready to spend a huge amount of money to have access to that blog or to buy that blog or website from you. So people do this often. You create a website, you draft traffic into it, and then you sell it. You can make double of your money by selling blogs and websites. Number 27, sell on e-commerce website. As a Nigerian who is looking for a legitimate way to make money online in Nigeria, you can start by selling your products on an e-commerce website. We have Jumia, we have Gigi, we have Konga, and a lot of other ones that even sell within your location. So you can start selling your physical products on a website, and you get customers both online and other. The websites which I mentioned, Gigi, Konga, Jumia, they are safe, they are popular websites in Nigeria where people buy and sell stuff, so you can trust them 100%. Another way of making money on this e-commerce website is that you can just advertise products that are not yours, and then you get people to buy it, and you have your commission from selling products that you don't originally own. Now let's move to 8 is for you to start trading cryptocurrency. Now I want you to know that cryptocurrency is different from this online scam, Ponzi scheme that has scammed a lot of people of their hard-earned. This kind of trading involves buying and selling of different kind of cryptocurrency, exchanging coins, exchanging flat money, exchanging different one cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency that have different range of value in their hands. Bear some similarities with foreign exchange, which is forex, because where people trade different kind of currency 247, 24 hours of the day, they are trading different kind of currencies. So cryptocurrency has some similarities with forex. Nigeria is an inflationary country. We experience inflation a lot. We experience a lot of inflation in Nigeria, so most people have turned to Bitcoin to help them protect their wealth, whereby they can be able to save money on Bitcoin and then exchange it whenever they want to use it, since the rate of naira is not. Basic knowledge of crypto trading, you can start trading crypto online and make some cool cash. But if you don't have any knowledge about it, I want to advise you to venture into it so you don't lose your money. You have to go and gain experience, you have to study it, you have to learn how to trade before you venture into crypto. 9 is that you should go and learn tailoring. Learn how to sew clothes. Now I want you to know that you can make a lot of money as a tailor in Nigeria, because Nigerians, we love catchy design. We want something suitable for every occasion. Nigerians can sew a lot of clothes at the same time. So if you are a tailor, if you are a fashion designer, you can make a lot of money in Nigeria by sewing. It has different levels. We have the beginners, we have the advanced level, we also have the intermediary level. So they charge based on their skill, they charge based on their location, based on their experience. Okay, so also based on the kind of material that you are breaking to be sewn, also based on the kind of style that you want to sew. So most tailors, the charge is not the same all around Nigeria. So some people can charge you as low as 30,000 naira to make a dress, and they can also charge you as high as 50,000 naira to make a dress, depending on the design, depending on the material, and also the time frame which they're going to collect that material. So if you don't know how to sew, you can go and acquire the skills of being a tailor and start making money from sewing clothes in Nigeria. 30. Start data reselling and recharge card business, at which we consume data in Nigeria is very high. So if you are selling data in Nigeria, it is a very lucrative business for you, because people consume as high as even 50,000 naira data every week, and as low as 2,000 naira data every month, depending on whatever they are using it for. So start selling recharge cards, start selling data in Nigeria, and start making your way to financial retailing business. Is basically buying data from a telecommunication companies, usually in bulk amounts, and then start reselling it to your friends, family, customers at your own profit at a slightly higher amount than you buy. The recharge card business, like you already know, is basically selling recharge card voucher to people who want to recharge their airtime with a certain amount of money. You would agree with me that everybody who owns a mobile phone in Nigeria must buy recharge card, especially if you are living in an area where people have to walk a distance before they can buy a recharge card. If you can begin to sell recharge card in that area, you're going to make a lot of money. Also, you can also venture into the art of printing recharge card, and you're going to make a better profit from selling recharge card. And setting one, start a photocopying and printing business. You'd agree with me that a lot of universities in Nigeria, they do printing and photocopying every minute, every hour. So if you can venture into printing and photocopying for students, your target area, your target location should be student area and business centers where offices are located, where people want to photocopy stuff or people want to print stuff. So it is a very lucrative business to venture into. And that's doing a photocopying and printing business, is that you can adjust your time you can adjust the working hour to the one that will favor you. Also, you can also employ someone, you can teach someone how to do the business, and both of you can share the proceeds from that business. And the good thing is that you don't even need to get a shop to start printing and photocopying business. All you need is just to get the table jet printer, which the ink is easy to refill, and also A4 papers as well. So once you get those equipments, you can also make your research for other important equipment that you can get to start a photocopying business. All you need to do is just look for a small shop or someone you can attach yourself to. You can just pay little to print for the rent, and then you start making the profit. If you are a student, you're looking for business to venture into photocopying and printing business in Nigeria schools, Nigerian universities, Nigerian campuses. The business is that you should start doing online registration. Now, if you have a laptop and a good internet source, you can start helping students. You can assist students to do different kind of registration online, payment of school fees, course registration, WAEC, NECO, JAMB, Post-UTME, NYSC, different kind of registration that students do online, and you're going to charge them a token. So don't let that your laptop to sit in one corner, or don't allow your laptop to rest on the table. Charge that laptop, get a good internet source, and start making money by helping students to register whatever they want to register on. The thing about this business is that it is very, very lucrative in Nigeria, especially during the first semester where you have new students coming into the school, and the final year students are about to go out. They want to do clearance, they want to do a lot of online registration or a lot of online stuff. So it is very lucrative and it's a good business to venture into in Nigeria. 33. Open a football viewing center. I want you to know that a lot of Nigerians, especially male Nigerians, they love football, they love sports, and they don't mind to pay a token to watch these live matches either on weekends or weekdays. So the thing about this business is that although it is lucrative, but it is not really easy for you to start, because there are some things that you have to outsource for. You need to have to start this business in Nigeria. You need a decoder, you need television, you need generator, and you need a good location where you have to also put chairs and benches for people to watch the live matches. So if you have a little substantial capital to invest to start this small business in Nigeria, you can go ahead and start a viewing center in thing that people usually do, because getting a viewing center works best if you can also have a sports betting agent. You can also be doing sport betting. So if you can employ someone to help you run boats, to help you run the tour, even when you are away, it is a very good business to venture. 34 is open a hairdressing or barbing salon. Now this business is a very lucrative business in Nigeria, especially if you have the skills of making hair or barbing hair and you have a perfect location to start. It is very lucrative because you get clients, you get customers every day, and you're going to make a lot of money every day from this just by maximizing your hairdressing and hair barbing. About this hairdressing business is that it doesn't require a lot of capital, it doesn't require a lot of equipment or gadgets to begin. All you need is just the hair making skills, and I believe a lot of the average girls in Nigeria know how to make hair. We even make hair for our friends for free, so why not use that talent to start making money for yourself? Because most people, I think, on a rough estimate of 7,000 naira every month is what girls spend on making hair and hair related products. So it is good to venture into hairdressing. 5. Start pedicure and manicure services in Nigeria. And the thing is that it is not, when this business is not gender based. A male or a female can do this. Manicure refers to curation and care of the client's hands, while pedicure refers to the curation and care given to the clients. This refers to skincare, nail care, and artificial nail care that can be designed to your various preferences. I want you to know that many females in Nigeria, they prefer to have their nails polished, brushed, and cleaned either weekly or monthly. This is what brings the high demand of these manicurists and pedicurists in the Nigerian labor market, in the Nigerian business. Business involves buying the equipment, the gadgets for fixing of nails, polishing of nails, removing dead skin from the feet. And also you can combine this business. If you're a makeup artist or if you're a hairdresser, you can combine both or the three of them together, thereby making you a lot of money in Nigeria in this 20. Number 36 is that you can start selling past questions and useful booklets. Now, how do you begin this business? All you need to do is get past questions and print it out and hand over them to tutorial owners or some lecturers or people who you think can in turn sell it to the students, or you can even solve some of these past questions and sell it to students yourself. It is a very lucrative business, but the thing about this business is that it is location limited. You need to be in student areas, you need to be in educational areas for you, school areas, for you to be able to make a lot of money from this particular business. 7 is selling used stuff, used goods for people. How does this work? There are a lot of people who have some junk, some unused stuff in their closets, in their house, and you can help them to sell this stuff and for a token and get your own commission from it. Or if you have things that you are not using around you, you can sell it and get money from it. But one thing I want you to know that this business is not limited. It's very expansive. You can easily expand this business. There's this page on Instagram called The Clause. It's located in Ibadan. They have over 200,000 followers, and this page is just customized. It's just based on selling used stuff. If you have used televisions, fridge, furnitures, kitchenwares, anything that you want to sell, the owner of this page is just standing as an agent, as a middleman to link the buyers to the sellers. So that is what makes the business unique. You don't have to be the owner of the product you want to sell. You can help people to sell what they want. You can help your friends to sell their stuff and you get your commission from it. That is the good thing about this business. So selling used stuff, helping people sell their used stuff, and you can just create a page for buying and selling of used stuff. People contact you to help them sell their used things, anything they're not using again, anything that is outdated or they're no longer in need of it.
you can help them to sell it. It is a good business to venture in Nigeria, especially if you focus on just within your location, so that you don't have a lot of issues, especially for heavy things like furnitures and delicate things like television, glass, furnitures, and the rest. You don't want the expenses, the cost to be on you. So you can venture into this kind of business and make a lot of profits from it in Nigeria in this year 2023. 38 is selling of students' wears. I want you to know that a lot of students on campus and all around there love trendy stuff. They want fashion items, trousers, shirts, bags, shoes, even hair, even perfumes, makeups, anything in fashion, anything that you know that students will really love. You can start selling these things on campuses, and even you as a Nigerian student, you are living on the campus. This is a very lucrative business for you to venture into as students, as a youth corper, as a graduate that you want to make money in Nigeria. You can sell this trending fashion items to your fellow students. You can even be bold enough to even sell it to lecturers who are interested. You can sell it to other staffs within the school environment, and you're going to make a lot of money selling wares to students. This is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. All you need to do is get the wares, the items from suppliers at a reduced amount, and then you sell it to students at a slightly higher amount than the way you bought it, and you're going to make a profit. In fact, you will surely make money from this business, because students, they don't know what to do with their money. Most of them, they love to buy these things, so selling it to them is a very good way to make money in this year 2023. Number 39, become a real estate or house agent. You know what people need? They want clean water, electricity, conducive environment, security, and all that. So if you're very familiar, if you're very conversant with your locality, with your location, with your area, you can help people to source for very good accommodation, and at the end of the day you get your commission from it. Also, you can also connect yourself to some landlords and some house owners, and also at the same time connect yourself to some fellow agents who are into searching for houses for people. This is a very lucrative business in Nigeria, because I don't know for other states in Nigeria, but for Oyo State, Ibadan, the agent takes 20% of the rent. Do you know what that means? If you are renting a house for 1 million naira, the agent is getting 200,000 naira from the rent. That is a lot. Imagine you do this for you're able to get 5 sales a month. That is, you're on your way to becoming a millionaire in Nigeria. So being into real estate agent, housing agent is a very, very lucrative way to make money in Nigeria. But I want you to know that for you to venture into this kind of business, you should try to get your business registered in Nigeria, because there are some laws that are really against house agents these days, especially when the agent is not registered. It does not have an identity card. Most landlords and house owners would not want to relate to those kind of agents. So I want you to get your business registered, venture into this business with passion, and find your way to the top. Source for houses, get clients, get new clients. Not only houses, even lands, even shops, anything landed property, shops, rents, leasing. You can venture into it and make a lot of money from that business in Nigeria 2020. Is that you can start making soap and making disinfectants, soap and disinfectant production. Now, this business is for people who possess the skills of knowing how to make soaps and disinfectants. You can make Izal, you can make Dettol, you can make body wash, you can make washing soap, different kind of soap, toilet cleaners and the rest, for mopping floors, for washing cars. These things I mentioned, they are in high demand in every Nigerian home. Every Nigerian home uses soap every day. So if you know how to make soap and make disinfectant, this is a very good way for you to make your millions in Nigeria. All you need to do is, if you don't even know how to make it, go and learn how to make it. Acquire the skill. If you already possess the skill, get little capital, buy the raw materials from the markets. Just go to any markets, look for chemical shops and tell them this is what you want to buy. They will sell it to you according to your own budget. If you want to buy the one of 500 naira, they have it. If you want to buy the quantity of 50,000 naira, they have it. So you can, this business is not limited to huge capital or small capital. You can start in a big way, you can start in a little way in this soap making business. All you need is acquire the skills like I said before, buy the raw materials, produce it, package it, and start distribution. Start distributing soap, disinfectants to people. You can also sell to Nigerian market owners like business women who sell soap in their shops. You can sell to them for credit. When they sell to the customers, they give you your money. That will become a supplier of soap. You can sell to your neighbors, you can supply to schools, you can supply to people who are involved in cleaning services, these agents who usually do cleaning services for people. So once you make it, sell it, get your profits, invest again, continue selling, you'll see that your money is already adding up. And if you can get a place where you can teach other people how to do this business, it is a very good one as well, because you are going to charge them. There are some people that even charge as high as 100,000 naira just to teach people how to make these things: powder soap, bar soap, perfume, toilet cleaners, car wash, plate wash, different kind of soap and disinfectant. It is very important for you to venture into this kind of business. If you have the knowledge and you have the passion for it, don't be discouraged. Your little capital can also make you millions if you invest and maximize it wisely. Let's move to the 41. Become an event planner. Now let me tell you something about event planning. It is another high paying job for Nigerians. Event planning is just basically, if you possess the skills of organization, outsourcing for people who are going to, like caterers, cake designers and other things. If you are very good at outsourcing for good people with affordable price, let me tell you, event planning is for you. Just have organization skills and you are good at event planning. Now this is how it works. People who have parties, get-togethers, social gathering, if they know you as an event planner, they contact you to plan their events. They give you the money that they tell you their budget to plan that particular event, and then you're just going to go ahead and work with their budgets. If it is a high budget, you're going to go for high and quality stuff. If it is a low budget, you're going to go for affordable stuff, cake designs, hall decorations, DJ, music, everything. So depending on the kind of event it is, you're just going to help them at source for people that will make their day the best, and then you pay those people, and at the same time they pay you your money as an event planner. This job is very, very lucrative for Nigerians, especially for churches who hold events, wedding, social gatherings, birthdays, burials, different kind of events. Being an event planner is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. All you need to do is just possess the skill of organization and sourcing for people to deliver whatever they want on that day of the ceremony. Let's move. Number 42. Start a dry cleaning business. Now you guys will agree with me that Nigerians, we are very lazy. Not all though, but most Nigerians, they are lazy. They don't want to do their laundry by themselves, including you that is watching this video. Yes, you agree with me that sometimes we feel lazy, even though we are hardworking people, even though we work like we are robots, but sometimes you feel lazy to do your laundry. So you now that you're looking for a job, if you think you have the capacity, you have the ability to make money, take advantage of lazy Nigerians who don't want to do their laundry, you can start a dry cleaning business. Laundry services help people to wash and iron their clothes, especially if you live in a dorm apartment or service apartment. You can contact your neighbors, inform your neighbors that you're a dry cleaner, you're into laundry services, and help them to wash or do their laundry services. Also, this business, I think this business is mostly lucrative during weekends or towards weekend Wednesdays, because where people have events on Saturday. Yes, that is how you will see people bring their clothes. Let me wash this, I won't wear them on Saturday. Help me to iron this, I want to wear it on Sunday. Dry cleaning business is a very, very lucrative business for you to venture into in Nigeria if you have the ability to do it. Also, if you think the workload is too much for you, you can also employ someone within your location to assist you in the dry cleaning business. Or if you think you have enough capital to buy the automatic washing machine, drying machine, that is also a very good way to invest in your dry cleaning business. So dry cleaning is a good business to venture into in Nigeria. Let's move to the next. 43. Painting and cleaning houses. You would agree with me that most Nigerians move into new apartments almost every day at different locations, and these apartments require cleaning. Sometimes they require repainting. And the good thing about this business is that it doesn't even require you to have a special skill to paint an apartment. And if you think the cleaning service require, all you need to do is team up with cleaning agents, or you can even start your own team of cleaning agents within that area or outside that area and charge people to help them to clean their houses. Now I want you to know that it's not only old houses require cleaning, even new houses that is newly built, after all the tiling work, painting work and everything, it also requires. Number 44 is pool cleaning services. If you're very good at cleaning swimming pools, or you know one or two things about cleaning swimming pools, this is a very good and lucrative business opportunity for you to venture into in Nigeria, because we have a lot of hotels and recreational centers where they have swimming pools, and these pools need cleaning sometimes daily basis, weekly basis, depending on how useful or how often people use it or how dirty it becomes due to environmental factors like dust and rain and all that. So if you know one or two about cleaning swimming pools, you can make money from it, and you can also teach people how to clean swimming pools. You can introduce the chemicals for disinfecting swimming pools to the owners of these pools, thereby making money off your talent, of your skills, or of the knowledge that you possess. Number 45. Become a fitness instructor or personal trainer or gym instructor, yoga instructor, whatever one you are very good at, whatever name you want to call it, whichever one you think you are good at. Now I want you to know that a lot of Nigerians are looking for ways to be fit, to be healthy, to lose weight, and they just need a little accountability. They need someone to be accountable to. They need a little motivation. So you can just begin teaching people how to be fit, fitness instructor, how to use gym equipment, and how to just build body generally. If you're a bodybuilder, you have the six packs, you got the muscle and everything, you can use this to attract people who want to be like you, and you can charge them money for you to teach them how to be fit, how to build body, how to build muscles and the rest. You can also, if you have knowledge on diets, the right food to eat to lose calories, the calorie calculator, everything concerning diets, right food, right protein proportion and all that, you can teach people this. And if you can also sell books, you can write books on eating healthy, fitness and the rest, and also sell it to your students. I want you to know that you don't have to own a gym, you don't have to acquire a standard gym for you to become a fitness instructor. You can just negotiate with a gym owner and start teaching students, and you can charge them weekly, daily or monthly. You can charge them 5,000 naira weekly or even up to 100,000 naira monthly, depending on their target, depending on the amount of work they are going to put into this job, into this business for you, to help your trainee, your student to achieve whatever they're trying to achieve, especially those who are going for summer holidays and want to have that summer body, or those who wants to be health purposes, or those nursing mothers who just put to bed, they want to snatch back, they want to be back in shape. Being a fitness instructor is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria in this year 2023. Let's move to the next. Number 6, become a DJ. Now, I want you to know that DJ is a very lucrative business for you to venture into. If you're a music lover, if you love music, you can become DJ for events, mostly weekend events, birthday parties, clubs, wedding parties, burial parties. All you need is just your laptop and the playlist. You can download any DJ mix clip from software on your laptop, and also for you to venture into this business, you need a little capital for you to invest in mixtape and speakers. After that, you can make a lot of profit from it. Even just 1 month's work, you can make profit from it. All you need to get your business card and advertise yourself, print flyers, let people know that you're a DJ within that location. Let them contact you because people host parties every day. Also, you can also gig as a part-time job in radio stations, interviews, news station, and the rest, and also mixtapes for them. Also, you can also have your mixtape and sell it to music websites on the internet and make money from it. So there are various ways for you to monetize your skills as a music DJ in Nigeria. So it is a very lucrative business for you to venture because Nigerians love party a lot. There are different kind of party, get together, naming ceremony, birthday parties, a lot of party going on in Nigeria, especially at weekend. So being a DJ, you cannot run out of business. It is very lucrative to venture into DJ work in Nigeria. Let's move to the next. 6 is you should become an MC. If you're a comedian or you're very good at making people to laugh and you're eloquent, you can speak fluently, all you need to do is just search on the internet and read out the regiments, research on the regiments of becoming a master of ceremony, and you can take it up from there. To become an MC, you don't even need any equipment. Just like the way DJ is in high demand in Nigeria, it's the same way MCs are in high demand. They need people to anchor their events the same way they need DJs to play music at their events. So DJs, MCs, they are very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. And for you MC, you don't even need to start with any capital at all. And if you can host just one party successfully, that is enough to give you referral to your next event. So master the art of being a master of ceremony, of being an MC, and you can make a living out of it in Nigeria. Let's see. 48 is perform in music gigs. With music and concerts going on all around at events in Nigeria, to become a musician, a songwriter is the top choice career business to venture into for most Nigerian youths, because they already see people like Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, Arasta, and a lot of popular Nigerian musicians who already paved way for themselves. So most Nigerian youths, especially the males, they are finding their way, they are crawling up the ladder to become a popular music star as well in Nigeria. So if you want to venture into a side hustle, a business in Nigeria, you can, and you are very good at music, you are very good in singing, you are very good in songwriting. All you need to do is look for a top and famous song label to sign you up to be associated with, and people who have large fan base, if they invite you for their show, you can make yourself famous like performing for them. But if you're not famous yet, you should try to look for a way to make yourself famous and get involved with a lot of people. You can decide to perform for free or for just a little token. That way you are building yourself up to the ladder of becoming a music star in Nigeria, especially Afro music, Afro hip hop, Nigerian hip hop, African hip hop music. They are taking over the internet, they are taking all over the world. People even pay as high as 5 million naira per show to music stars in Nigeria, even more than that. This is just the little you can get as a music star, depending on how famous and how good you are in your artistry, in your music industry. Let's move. 49, you can be renting out musical gears, musical instruments to people who are hosting events, who are holding events, but cannot afford to buy those music instruments at that particular time. Not only musical instruments, anything that will make events successful: coolers, refrigerators, bicycles, speakers, all musical setup. You can, if you have money to invest, you can buy these things and begin to rent out to people on a daily basis, on every weekend basis, as frequent as event is being held. If you're not getting business, if you're already in this business and you're not getting sales, all you need to do is advertise yourself. Don't sleep in the house and expect business to come and knock on your door. You can talk to friends, talk to neighbors, talk to relatives, talk to DJs, talk to master of ceremonies, talk to event planners that you have events, musical instruments and other event guests to rent out for rent, and they will tell to people who are holding ceremonies, and at the same time you're going to make your money when you begin to get customers. So that is how to grow your business. You don't keep quiet, advertise yourself and let your business begin to advertise you too. Let's become a model. Now, modeling is one of the peculiar way to earn extra cash for yourself in Nigeria, and modeling does not even require any capital to begin. All it requires from you is to show up yourself for photo shoots for a particular brand, and you're already getting paid for it. So a lot of companies and brands, they look out for specific attributes and traits in their model. This can range from eye color, your skin color, that is your complexion, your height, your weight, and your method of speaking, even language as well. So depending on what the company and brands are looking for, if you fit into the category of what they need, you can go ahead and market yourself as a model. Possess any of the attributes that these companies or brands are looking for, then you'll definitely be rolling in a gold mine in no period of time. Model, you may pose as an artistic expression for fashion shows, business shows, private shows, and also for advertisements of brands and products as ways to model. But basically, you may sign up with a modeling agency and they can pay you up to $100,000 per shoot, depending on how popular, how famous you are, and how professional you are at your modeling job, plus how much capacity you have to sell out the particular products that you are advertising. As a starter, one of the ways to break into the business is by taking advantage of your social media pages like Instagram, Facebook, to showcase your talent, to showcase how you can model, and then this agency can also reach out to you. But I want you to know that a lot of people have been scammed and also taken advantage of. A lot of people have been victims of bad agencies or even ritualists because of this modeling thing. So you have to be very careful, you have to be security conscious, and you have to be extra smart while pursuing your modeling career. Let's move to number 50. Become a movie or TV extract. Every day, all around the world, all around the country, people are looking for extras to fill in the background on their movie set. So you can apply to become a background actor, an extra on a particular movie that is being produced. Appearing as a movie extra or TV show extra is one of the ways for you to begin your way to climb your ladder to become an entertainer, an actress, or even a show presenter. So what is an extra? Extra are people who appears in movies without any line. They're just background actors. They're not given a specific role in the movie or in whatever thing is being shot, but they just appear in the movie, but they don't have a specific line. They call them extras or background actors. Said before, it is really challenging to appear to become a famous actress or actor. So appearing in movie extras in the background is just a simple way or an easy way for you to build your career in the movie industry. But the money they will pay you is not as good as those who are really professional or credible actors and actors. So what you will do is that you just have to consider the amount, and you can use it as a side hustle in Nigeria, because most times the amount will depend on the budget for the movie and also the longer time you have to appear in the movie background as a extra or as a background actor. So the amount of time spent and also the budget of the movie will determine the amount you get paid acting as a movie extra. Let's move to the number 51 is engaging in driving services. If you have a car and you would like to teach people how to drive, it is a very good way for you to make money in Nigeria. Especially if you have a job, you're looking for side hustle, and you have a car, you don't mind using it to teach people who want to learn how to drive. You can do that and make money from it. People charge as high as 50,000 naira per week to teach people how to drive, or even 100,000 naira per month to teach people how to drive. So also we have another means of you utilizing your car very well. The other one is Uber services, that is taxi services. Some people make as high as $35 per hour to drive Uber right here in Nigeria. So if you have a car, don't just let it sit there, don't just let it be parked outside while you are looking for a job, while you are jobless. Use your car for Uber and make money out of that car, or you use it to teach people how to drive and you make yourself money. Also, you can even combine both. You can teach people how to drive, you can do Uber, you can decide to do Uber weekdays and do the driving schools weekend. It's just a way for you to make money. They call it side hustle, streams of income alongside your job. Let's move to the next 3. We have branding services. If you're very good in the arts of branding, you can brand t-shirts, polo shirts, face cap, wristband, just anything. You can customize it, brand it. You can even get clients who want a specific kind of customization, and you can do it at an extra fee. So yeah, you can go into branding and make money from it. Meanwhile, if you can't go into it, you can strike a deal with those who are professional branders, people who own their business already. They already have a shop, they already have the machines for branding. All you have to do is strike a deal with them, and then you in turn get customers for these people who are into branding, and you are going to make a lot of money from it. All you need to do is get customers, strike a deal with them, you add your profit to it, and make sure to deliver exactly what you promise. Because in business, you want to build credibility. For you to build credibility, you have to be diligent, you have to be honest. Be sure to deliver exactly the time you promise to deliver. Be sure to deliver the exact quality you promise to deliver, so that these customers who have patronized you before can come back to patronize you again, or they can even refer their friends to patronize you. This is how it goes. So branding is a very good way to make money in Nigeria. Not only for you to sell to people. Some schools need people to brand their school uniform. Some churches, some organizations, even for weddings, for birthday parties, you can go into the art of branding. Branding is in high demand now in Nigeria. People brand their t-shirts for their birthday celebration. People brand the couples' outfits for pre-wedding pictures, for burial. People brand t-shirts and tops for burials these days. So branding is in high demand. If you can't go into the business, if you don't have money to buy the machines, to get a place to start up, you can begin by striking a deal with people in the business and become a third man or a middleman agent in the business. So let's move to the next. For number 54, we have poultry business. You would agree with me that poultry business is one of the most lucrative businesses that you can venture into in Nigeria. Why is it like that? Because people love chicken meat, turkey, and this chicken, they don't take time to mature. They can mature within a short period of time. So if you venture into poultry, be sure to get the profit and high return rate within a short period of time, because the chickens do not take time to mature. And also, people in Nigeria prefer the chicken meat, which is white meat as it's popularly called, because the most disease that affects elderly people in Nigeria, like the high blood pressure due to high level of cholesterol in the body, is caused by red meat. So people don't always go for red meat these days. They prefer chicken, they prefer turkey, they prefer red meat. So it's easy for you to sell your products if you're into poultry. In fact, poultry is a new oil money now. It's a new good line. People are venturing into poultry because it is highly lucrative. It doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take you a lot of stress, because once you feed the bird, you can also leave them for some hours before you come back to check on them. So it's not really time consuming like that, even though it is a little bit capital intensive, but it is also very lucrative, and you can start with as little as 5 chicken, even 10 chicken, which is not going to cost you up to 2,000 to 3,000 naira, because you're going to buy them in little sizes and feed them till they become mature, and you can sell it and reinvest. A poultry business is a very lucrative business to venture into, due to the fact I say the initial capital to start is not much. If you have 50,000 naira, you can start with 100-day-old chicken, and you can feed them. They can mature within less than 3 months. 45 days, they are already matured. You can start selling this chicken in less than 3 months. So, but I want you to know that if you don't control disease in your poultry farm, it can be disastrous, because it can kill all the chicken in less than 1 week. So one of the things that causes loss in poultry business is lack of control of diseases that may affect the chicken. Also, we also have weather factor. If the weather is too cold, you have to produce heat. You can put lamps in the area of the chicken to keep them warm, because if cold can kill chicken easily. Also, we have the fact that most of these farm workers can also steal your chicken. That is not ruled out. Like some of all these chicken feed sellers, they sell very low quality chicken feed, which can affect the growth of the chicken and the birds in your poultry. So you have to look out for these things. Otherwise, poultry business is a very lucrative one to venture into in Nigeria, because the demand for white meat is higher than the demand for red meat. So let's move to the next one. Number 55, we have cable TV installation and maintenance. So you know that everyone in Nigeria have cable. The ones that don't have, they are not even up to 1% of those who have cable. You must have cable, either GoTV, DSTV, anyone, Start Times, and the rest. But the thing is that not a lot of people know how to fix it, know how to install, know how to maintain, or even the signal control for this cable TV. So if you know how to do it, it is a very good and a creative way for you to make money out of it. And if you have a little money, a little capital to start, you can as well decide to start selling cable TVs and the rest. So it is a very lucrative business to venture into. And if you don't even know how to fix it, you can just take a few days, a few weeks to learn how to install and maintain cable TV, so that you can pave another stream of income for yourself and for you to be able to meet up to your basic need as a human. Now let's move to the number 56. We have phone and computer repair, or fixing phones and computers, laptops, and the rest, plus other gadgets, iPhone, iPads, and others. So if you have a skill in it, if you don't have a skill, go and learn how to fix phone and computer. But in case you don't want to go into that, you can just learn the basic, like fixing, removing of virus, installation of software, flashing phone, flashing laptops, and the rest. Those ones are very easy to learn, and they won't even take you longer time. But if you want to learn the full-time fixing of phone, that is going to cost you extra amounts to learn and also take some of your time. But if you think you want to go into it, it is a very good idea. The reason is because for that you can charge a higher amount, because it takes a lot of work compared to just the basic, which is fixing, flashing, installation of software and the rest. Now let us move to the next. Number 57 is organize seminars. If you have any area of knowledge that you think you can impact to other people, you can decide to go into organizing seminars for people, for students who are ready to learn from you. Even business owners can partake in these seminars as well. So if there are areas which you are not very knowledgeable about, you can also invite guest speakers to join you for this seminar, and it is also an opportunity for you to sell your books, your products, some recorded audio files that you have recorded, some of your teaching and others. So organizing seminars is a very lucrative business to venture into Nigeria, though it may require a little capital because you have to get a place, you have to make flyers and print out for people to know that a seminar will be holding at so location, so day and so time, to inform people so that you can gather a larger audience for this seminar. It is very important. It is a very good business to venture. Organizing seminars weekly, 2 days a week, and the rest is a very lucrative business to venture into. The 8th is selling video games. You'd agree with me that boys and games are born together. So if you have video games on your laptop, your Xbox, your PSP, and different Game Boy and different game ways, this is an exceptional way for you to make money by selling those video games. The good thing is that all you have to do is tell people about your services, and those who really need the games to come and look for you. Believe me, you can make a lot of money by installing video games on other people's devices. Number 59, buy and sell homegrown farm produce. Now I want you to know that if you have a space in your yard, you can easily grow some vegetables that doesn't take a lot of time to mature and ready for harvest. You can sell this homegrown vegetables, homegrown farm produce to the markets. People at an estimated amount of price. So selling is like you're selling whatever you have at an estimated amount of time. While you're buying the farm produce at a specified amount of time and reselling it to people on a retail price. So buying and selling of homegrown farm produce is a very lucrative business in Nigeria. A lot of people are doing it. In fact, I think this is one of the oldest trades in Nigeria, especially back days when there are no technologies, when they have not discovered oil. People engage in farming a lot in Nigeria. Method for distribution of the farm produce. Now I want you to know that you must have an idea of the market price for the farm produce before you even think of going into farm production, because the market price, the demand for that product will determine how you are going to sell it when you eventually produce or you grow it in your farm. So there are different ways to market your farm produce. You can join farmers association, you can sell to distributors, you can sell in your local market, you can sell to large retailers, you can sell it online, you can sell to big companies who need raw products to process into processed food. You can even export it. If you have large quantity and it makes exportation standard, you can export it. So farm produce is a very lucrative way to make money in Nigeria, although it may not make you a millionaire overnight or a billionaire overnight, but it's going to give you a very good stream of income. Now let's move to is sell your artwork. If you're an artist or a creative drawer, or you know how to draw, you can make animation or any kind of art, you could create this artwork and you can sell it on a site called DeviantArt. DeviantArt is a website where artists register to sell their artwork. And the good thing about this site is that when your artwork sells and the DeviantArt can decide to sell it, when the purchase is being made, you, the artist, are going to get 20% of the purchase price, but the money you are going to get can increase depending on your level of ranking on that particular website. Now let's move to 61. Start bulk SMS services. Now, one thing about bulk SMS is that it is in high demand, especially in Nigeria. A lot of companies, business owners, churches, schools, many organizations, many businesses in Nigeria, they need the services of bulk SMS. So now if you own a website, if you don't have, you can decide to own a website where people can use the bulk SMS service by themselves, and you're going to charge them a subscription fee. The subscription fee can be based on per number of bulk SMS, per day use, per weekly use, per monthly use, per 6 months use, or the whole 1 year use. So depends on your choice on how you want to maximize your profits, how you want your business to run. So if you want to start selling to them at a fee, depends on you. So bulk SMS services is a very lucrative one to venture into. What do you need to start selling bulk SMS in Nigeria? You only need a laptop, a good internet, and just a startup capital of about less than 50,000 naira. So bulk SMS services is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria, all around the world, in Africa at large. Let's move to 62. Start catering services or food business in Nigeria. If you are very good at making good, great tasting, amazing, delicious food, you can go into making a food for sale. Now, this catering services or food business in Nigeria is very lucrative. People don't even think about it. I'm into it myself, so I'm going to give you a very detailed explanation on how to begin selling food, how to maximize your profits, and a lot of things. One thing you need when it comes to food business in Nigeria is location. If you can get an amazing location where people need food, food is in high demand, cooked food to be precise, you can make just 1 or 2 delicacy and begin to sell. Example of the 1 or 2 means jollof rice and then soup and swallow. You know, depending on your area, you know the kind of soup that almost everybody loves. If you live in Igbo area in Nigeria, make Igbo soup. If you live in Yoruba area, make ewedu and omedo with amala. They will buy it, they will wash it. If you live in other side, you just make your demand, just make your research and know the kind of food that we sell in that particular area and cook it and let people buy. Which location do you think people will love to buy cooked food, or which location do you think your food business will thrive? Number 1, garage, motor parks, markets, local markets to be precise. I'm giving these examples if you're starting on a small scale. If you don't have money to get a restaurant or to get yourself a restaurant or rent a shop, you can hawk the food on the streets, or you can discuss with some schools. They will allow you to sell cooked food to the students who will buy. You can also sell it and those construction sites where a lot of workers are working, your food will sell in that area. So if you can make great food, you can sell it in Nigeria. Other ways to maximize your food business is by selling food books, cooking books, recipe videos, cooking instructions. You can sell it on websites, online, or you start a YouTube channel for food videos. Another way to make money is catering. If you are a caterer, if you have people who, even though you don't have, discuss with event organizers, event planners, discuss with them that you are a caterer, you are a professional caterer, you can make amazing food, so that they can give you the contract for the cooking. Yes, people make a lot of money from catering jobs in Nigeria. Also, if you are a student, you're looking for a side hustle, especially weekend, let me give you this trick. Most caterers usually do not have jobs during the week, but weekend they have loads and loads of jobs to do. So as a student, you're looking for side hustle, you can look for source for caterers around you and work with them every weekend, because they need lots of helping hands during the weekend and they are willing to pay. So it is a very good and lucrative side hustle to venture into. Now let us move to the next. The 3, become a dance teacher. In case you don't know, dancing is no longer an hobby, it is now an occupation. People are making money from dancing these days. If you know how to dance, you know how to teach people steps, to dance, then you're on your way to making millions of naira, because you can start your own dance academy, inform people around you, people who want to be professional dancers, who are aspiring to be dancers. You can start your own dancing academy with them, and you can charge as high as up to 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira per student or per section. So depending on how you want to run the business, you have to make research on it. You have to be very calculative, and you should also be a professional dancer so that you know go teach your students rubbish. So dancing is a very lucrative way to make money in Nigeria, even without any capital, no capital at all. And also you don't need any fancy gadgets to become a dancer or to own a dancing academy. Let's move. 64. Rent your space. Renting out your space is one of the great ways to become a real estate agent in Nigeria. So if you have a house or you have a land that you can build on and rent out the rooms, is a very lucrative way to make money in Nigeria. Whether you use a bed space, a one room, a store, a warehouse, whatever space you have for rent can start fetching you money. Instead of just leaving it dormant and no one is using it, you can be renting it out every month, every 6 months, or every year, every 2 years, depending on you. So whether it's a small space or a large space, there's definitely someone who will be needing it, because people need affordable one. Why a lot of people also need the one that can contain their stuff. So there is every customer, every client, for no matter the amount of space that you have. 65. Provide bouncing services. If you have the physique, you have height, you are very tall, you have body whether an XL or XSL, that's large or extra large or extra large, you have the physique, you are fit, you are strong, you can become a security personnel. There are agencies that you can apply to become a bouncer for events. You can collaborate with event planners to become bouncers for events. Even a nightclub needs bouncers as well. There are a lot of event centers that need bouncers, so you can apply to that. All you need is to get some basic training as a security personnel. Also, you need to be very careful when it comes to violence, but all you need is just your physique. All you need is just your physical look for you to start making money as a bouncer. Now let's move. Number 66. Become a lifeguard. Who are lifeguards? They're basically people who supervise swimmers or people who are participating in water sports within a particular water location. Now, for you to make money as a lifeguard in Nigeria, you must be an excellent swimmer. You must also have some protective skills, and you must also have some life-saving skills. So you can train yourself to become a lifeguard, and you can apply for jobs in hotels, schools, tourist centers, resorts, and even your local community, river, lake, beach, any water area that required lifeguards. All you need to do is just sit around and make sure there is no wrong activities going on under your watch as a lifeguard. Lifeguard basically rescues people who are in danger in water. So that is a very good and lucrative job to do in Nigeria if you possess the skill to become a lifeguard. Let's move to 67 is recycle bags and bottles. Now, this business is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. If you can look for empty bottles, empty cans, and clean them up, package it, you can make up to 5,000 naira for a whole bag of empty bottles. People who sell oil in the market, people who sell zobo, tiger nuts, kunu drink, zobo drink, different kind of homemade drink, and they sell it. They buy recycled cans, they buy empty cans for people. So if you can look for recycled bottles and clean it up, package it, and resell it, you're on your way to making money for yourself. It doesn't take your time. You can just do this maybe early in the morning or evening time. You can do this in addition to other business, and at the same time you are also helping to clean the environment while making money out of it. So let's move. 8 is recycle scrap metals. There are a lot of scrap metals flying all around the street. So if you can look for these scrap metals and recycle, you can make tangible amounts of it, because people who pay for these scrap metals, what they do is they weigh the weights of the particular scrap metals that you want to sell. So if the scrap metals is heavy, you are lucky to find a heavy one. You're making even up to 20,000, even more than that. Some people even look for some scrap metals that are worth 200,000 naira in Nigeria. Yeah. So if you can source for these scrap metals and go to where they weigh it and sell it, you're on your way to making extra cash for yourself. Now let's move. Number 69 is learn CAC business registration. Yeah. If you know how to register business, or you want to learn how to register business, just learn it and use the skill to make money for yourself, because all business owners in Nigeria must register their business, no matter how. If you don't register it, you are doing it the illegal way. So you can start to help people to register their business by sourcing for the right business name, the right business details to fill in the registration form, and also get paid for it. So business registration is a lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. You can also add other things like printing, photocopying, other services to this business registration. It is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. Let's move on. 70 is sports betting. There's this double joy, double fulfillment and excitement you get when you are watching your favorite match, and also have it in your subconscious mind that you are going to make money from this match. You get thrilled, you want to bet, you want to be a sport better. But this sport betting requires some tricks. You have to be knowledgeable about it, even your money will just go. I'm telling you. So if you want to go into sport betting to earn extra money, there are some websites that offer detailed and accurate analysis of this football match. You can make research of this website and study it so that you can get some accurate scores for you to impute in your betting, for you to be able to at least make cash out of whatever money you are staking. You are betting, understand? So sport betting is a lucrative way to make extra cash for yourself, but it is not advisable for you to venture into sport betting if you don't know how to bet, so that you don't waste your money. Let's move. 71 is mini importation of goods. Now for this mini importation, you must know how to import goods, you must know how it goes, you must know how to source for cheap goods within the location that you're buying from. Okay, most people in Nigeria buy from China, Turkey, while others also buy from UK, America, Germany and the rest. So if you know how to source for goods at a lower amount, you can, for this mini importation, you can start with as low as 50,000 naira and as high as 50 million naira, depending on how much you know your way around it. If you are an expert mini importer, go ahead and invest. But if you don't know how to, just start with little, so that you don't end up risking so much for something you don't have knowledge about. If you learn the art of mini importation, you can just be making money from the corner of your room in Nigeria. You can start making money online from mini importation. Most people, like I said, source from China, and some people even teach others mini importation, and thereby making double money from this mini importation. So yeah, mini importation is one of the easiest way to make money in Nigeria, because there are agents. Let me give you the ones for China. There are agents in China. Due to the language barrier, you just talk to the agents, reliable ones. You send money to them, and then this source for the goods, you already give them the link to the goods, so they buy it and ship it, sell it to the shipping company that will in turn ship it to Lagos, Nigeria. And then there are agents in that Lagos, Nigeria warehouse that they can help you to ship to your location at a fee. So it is that easy for doing mini importation. Look for hot and trending goods that people are willing to buy, import them and sell it at a higher amount, thereby making a profit right from the comfort of your own, because you don't even have to own a shop to do this mini importation. You can own an online store on Gigi, on Jumia, Konga, your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Instagram. Just own an online store, let people order your goods, and then you ship to their location. You don't need to own a shop, thereby reducing your capital for this business. Now let's move to the conclusion. There are different untapped business ideas that you can There you can venture into in Nigeria and earn money from them. Though I have not spoken about some of them, I have talked about some of them, but there are lots of other untapped business ideas in Nigeria that you can venture into and make money. Number 72, you can become a mobile food vendor. Mobile food vending is a very lucrative online business and also a physical one. How is it online? Because if you can have a online store where you can sell cooked food within your location, you can set up an online store and tell people I have food for sale. Or if you can have a means of transporting food from one location to another. For example, if you can get a tricycle, which we call keke, or like keke car or bike for transporting food, or even a little micro bus for transporting of food from one location to another, because there are people who would like to buy food but they cannot start going to look for cooked food to buy or going to a restaurant to eat. So if you can provide a professional mobile food vending for people, they will definitely patronize you in the markets. If you can be selling food, have a bike like I said, where you can be transporting food to different locations within your area. People who are ready to buy, they will buy, and you can make massive sales compared to when you just have one spot where people will come to buy food. If you're bringing the food to their doorstep or to their shop to buy, they will really patronize you more compared to them coming to you to buy. So mobile food vending is a very lucrative business to start in Nigeria. Let's move to the number 73. We have food processing. I told you that food business is a very vast business to venture into in Nigeria. There are different angles to it. There are different sectors. You can decide to concentrate on one. I'm sure you can do every one of them. Now for this food processing, you are going to get raw food and process it for people that don't really have time to start processing their food. How does this work? For example, you get vegetables, carrots, cabbage, cucumbers, all the vegetables that people use for making fried rice and salad and juicing and the rest. You can decide to help them process it by washing, cleaning and dicing it and packaging it and resell this food. You have processed it and you have made it easier for people to buy. Or you can get tomatoes, onions, peppers in large quantities and process this. How do you process it? You wash it thoroughly because you want credibility. You want to sell healthy things to people. If your stuff is not clean, people like bite sand or see some form of dirt in whatever you are processing, they may not patronize your business again. So if you can get tomatoes, peppers, onions, wash it thoroughly, blend and repackage it for people, they will definitely buy. Tomato paste, onions paste, pepper paste, they will buy. Even pap, and process out, you know how to process pap and package it, people will buy. Food processing is a very lucrative. People are already doing it. So if you can join the trend, you can join the trend and venture into it. There are different food you can process. I mentioned fruits and vegetables. I mentioned corn, that is pap. I mentioned tomato paste, pepper paste, onions paste. Which other one again? We have a lot of them. I can't really remember, but you can make your research on them and venture into food processing business in Nigeria. It is highly lucrative. It is in high demand, especially these days where everybody wants to work. Everybody are looking for means to make money. They are making this money to spend this money. So you can take advantage of it and sell processed food to people who don't really have enough time to start processing their own food. Let's move to we have cement sales and distribution. Selling cement and distributing cement in Nigeria for this age, in this generation that we are, in this period of time, is a very lucrative business to venture into. The only off thing about this business is that you need a little capital of about 50 to 100,000 naira for a start. So to sell cement, you need a space so that people who want to buy can easily locate you. But in case you want to be a distributor, you can contact building contractors, those who are into building of houses, construction sites. You can find them there. Even building workers, you can talk to them and tell them that you'd like to distribute cement for the project or building projects. They will give you the contracts, you distribute, and you have your commission from that business. So distributing of cement is a very highly lucrative business, especially if you have a source where you can get this cement for a discounted amount. Remember, we are talking of quality at a reduced rate. So if you can get good quality cement at a discounted amount, people who are into construction building, they will definitely patronize it. They know that you are giving them quality for less, even though they have other customers where they usually buy from. But if they notice that yours is lesser, they will definitely buy and they will definitely patronize you. So selling of cement, distribution of cement is a very good business to start in Nigeria. Like I said, you can start with as little as 50,000 naira. You can get a small space, buy little quantity of cement. You can even sell in measurements. People measure cement for just little projects. From there, you gather your money and your business will grow. So try to consider it in case you have no knowledge about it, or you don't know where to source for distributors or for wholesalers of this cement. You need to ask questions. You can have a chit chat with people who are already in the business of selling cement in Nigeria. You can discuss with them, you can talk to them, and find a way to pave your way to the top on the list of cement distributors in your location. Now let us move. Number 75, we have selling of frozen food. Frozen food sales. If you know what frozen food is already, frozen chicken, frozen fish, frozen turkey, frozen vegetables, what other frozen food can you think of? Frozen food sale is a very highly lucrative business. But to be sincere, most people in Nigeria always go for frozen chicken, frozen fish, different kind of fish, turkey and the rest. But frozen vegetables is on the high demand now. Not only vegetables, the pap I mentioned earlier on processed food, you can also sell the frozen one to people. You can even freeze it and sell it, send it outside Nigeria, ship it while it's still frozen. Or if you can cook food and freeze it very well and sell it, send it to another state, you can sell frozen food, all kind of frozen food. So long as frozen, is not going to get spoiled. So think of transportation, think of it getting to the owner on time when considering this kind of business. And if you want to sell this frozen chicken, frozen food, frozen fish, frozen turkey, you need to get a very good location where people can easily access you to buy whatever you are selling. So frozen food sales is a very lucrative business to start in Nigeria. It is highly profitable and it will move. People will buy because people eat meat and fish every day. Now let's move to number 76 of businesses you can start in Nigeria. We have sachet water and bottled water production. If you have a knowledge, you can invest in that business. It is very lucrative, especially during the hot weather like we have now. You can see I'm sweating. If I take a very chilled bottled water, my sweating will reduce. So if you can begin selling bottled water, sachet water, or the production of sachet water, you can make a lot of money from it. All you need is the purifier or filter to filter the water, the bottling to package the water, and then a means of transportation to transport this water to retailers, large retailers, or individuals who buy water in large quantity. So it is a very lucrative business to venture into. Let us move to the 7. We have selling of used car. You know that cars, the lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria, and cars is in high demand. There are different methods of selling cars. People buy on hire purchase, on instrumental payment, or just one-time cash carry. So whatever method you're using to sell your cars, you need to make your research. I always emphasize on you making your own personal research, make your findings, find out how the business goes, the cons and pros of the business, disadvantages and disadvantages of selling used cars, and how to sell used cars, how to source for used cars, how to source for clients, customers for the used cars we are going to sell. So make sure you make your research on that and before venturing into the sales of used cars. But if you think you have a very good enough capital, you can decide to import the cars into Nigeria by yourself. All you need is just to source for good cars outside Nigeria at a cheaper rate, and then think of the immigration money for shipping money and the rest for clearing, and also get your business registered, get your license, get a space, and start looking for customers to buy the used cars. You can also talk to local taxi drivers around you if you are looking for very cheap used cars in Nigeria. You can talk to taxi drivers, those who have friends and might be interested in venturing into the business of buying used cars. So yeah, let's move on to on number 78. We have exportation of different kind of produce, especially food. You can source for very clean food that meets exportation standard, and if you have the license for exporting goods outside Nigeria, why not? All you need to do is source for customers, especially Africans living abroad who misses African food. Then you talk to them, they'll buy the food that you are selling. You don't even have to be the owner of the products before you export it. You just need to talk to producers or sellers of the products, and then your own work is to act as an agent to exporting the goods outside Nigeria. It doesn't have to be food, it can be other things as well. Yes, number 79, we have the sales of cooking gas, refilling of cooking gas. If you are living in student environments whereby students need to refill their cooking gas, you can put your numbers from their hostels. A lot of people do it when I was in school. They just take their number. All you need to do is call them, can you come help me refill my gas? So if you can venture into that kind of business, you just need a way to transport. You just need to buy big cylinders and transfer those big cylinders to and fro from the gas filling plants to the shop, so that you can in turn refill the gas to the students at a higher rate, of course. So gas refilling is a very lucrative business. You can do this in your neighborhood. You can do this in areas where people venture into cooking. They always want to refill their gas. So yeah, gas refilling is a very lucrative business. You just need to find your way around it, follow the safety cautions, the safety procedures, get a place, register the business, advertise yourself, talk to neighbors, talk to friends, talk to families to patronize you, and your business is going to grow. So refilling of gas is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. Let us move to the next one, the recruitment agency. This recruitment agency is, I don't even know, I feel excited when I talk about this business because it is not really saturated in Nigeria currently. So if you venture into this business, you're going to make a lot of money from it, because it is one of the untapped business ideas in Nigeria. Not a lot of people know about this business idea yet. Now, how does this recruitment agency work? You just build a company, register it, find a way to advertise yourself. You'll just be like an agent, and you're going to help companies, branch who are looking for workers, to recruit workers. All you need to do is place the vacancy, and then people will now come for interview. You inform them of the kind of job that these companies are looking for. They want cleaners, they want janitors, they want secretary, receptionist, whatever the companies are looking for. Then you will now interview those who are applying for the job. So when you interview those who are applying for the job, you see that they meet the requirements, they are qualified for the job. You then introduce them to the company that is needing this recruiter, that is needing these employees, and then you get your commission. They pay you for it. Even the people searching for job may as well give you a commission for it, and your business will grow. You can do it for as much companies as that are interested, that will come to you to pay for your services. This business is really untapped. You can even start your own brand from this by building different kind of companies from this recruitment agency. You can do for cleaning services. People who are looking for people to clean their newly built houses or dirty houses, all you need to do is tell them that, okay, this is a cleaning company. You hire the cleaners, and then they work for those people under your company name. So even securities, whatever sector of job that is available, you can take all the jobs. You can hire more people to join you, thereby creating employment for people in Nigeria as well. So recruitment agency is really untapped, like I said before. If you want to venture it, this is the right time to go into it before it becomes oversaturated. Nigerians, once they find out that something is very lucrative, everybody wants to go into it. So now that it's not really saturated, you can go into this recruitment agency job in Nigeria and make your millions from it. Let's move to the one. We have uniform making factory. you'd agree with me that a lot of sectors are needing uniform. We have people in prison that use uniform, Nigerian schools that use school uniforms, some churches like the choir sector, ushers, they need uniform, companies need uniform, some hairdressing salons, the girls there use, boys and girls they use uniform. A lot of business now want to use uniform. The reason is because they want to customize the uniform to their brand name so that they can easily advertise themselves. So if you are very good at making uniforms, or even though you are not good at it, you can own a uniform making factory and employ tailors who are professionals to do the sewing while you take the contract of making uniforms for the companies, for the organizations that are coming to patronize you for your services. So making a uniform is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. So try to make the best, try to make research around it, what people need it. You can even submit your CV to them, tell them that you can make these uniforms for them if they are like a proposal, though not CV. The right word is proposal. You can submit proposal to schools, to companies, give them your rates, give them a little cheaper than the market price rates, but not at your own loss though, or something cheaper to motivate them to come to you. And don't forget to always deliver whatever you promise. It is very important because you are trying to build credibility, you are trying to build trust between you and these clients that are coming to patronize you. But I'm very, very confident that schools, especially, the schools in Nigeria, they are on the rising. So a lot of schools need uniform for their students. Every day you are going to be inside of business. There's nothing like I'm out of business, because schools will patronize you, churches, organizations, they can patronize you. Meanwhile, you can add something unique to this uniform making factory by making customization. You can add customization to this making of uniform. How do you do this? You can do this by customizing the name of the organization, the name of the church, the name of the school, the name of whatever company that is bringing the business to you. Thereby, another means of advertisement, another means of, you can even add your name or your brand name to it. This uniform was produced by this uniform was made by this, thereby giving yourself more visibility. And these people can in turn even refer their colleagues, their business partners to you if you deliver something exceptional. So making a uniform is a very, very good business to venture into in Nigeria, even though it may require a little amount of capital to begin, like registration, advertisement, marketing yourself. You know that there's no way people will come to you if you do not market yourself. You have to sell yourself out for people to buy what you are offering. So it is very important to always sell yourself. I always emphasize on this. Sell yourself so that people can patronize you. Now let us move to the next. So we have making of ready to wears. What are ready to wears? These are, we call it easily ready-made clothes in Nigeria. That's what they call ready-made. You source for materials on sewn, and then you look for different styles, trending styles, and you sew it and sell it. You guys, this business, people are already tapped into it. People are already making millions from it. People now sell clothes that is made in Nigeria. They export it to America, Germany, all parts of the world, because they want to take advantage of the exchange rates. Dollars is always higher than Nigeria. We don't know when that will change. So selling of ready to wear, when I'm talking of ready to wear, you don't think of the local part of it, you think of the international part of it, you think of the bigger part of it, the extensive part of the business. There's this lady on Instagram, she sells ready to wear clothes. Now what she do is look for materials, buy them at a cheap rate, or even import them at a very, very cheap rate, and then she look for trending styles, palazzo dresses, palazzo trousers, kimono jackets, jumpsuits, bodysuits, different kind of styles. Okay, so when she sold it, she will sew it in different sizes, size 6, size 12, size 18, size 16, and then she can decide to sell only one for $50. She can decide to sell only one for 40,000 naira. I'm telling you, I've seen the prices. There are lots of them on Instagram. You can go and check them out and see how they do their business. But the most important thing is that you should be ready to invest in marketing so that you can get your target audience, you can get the target potential customers that are going to buy these materials that you are selling, these dresses that you are making. So ready to wear business in Nigeria is thriving, it is lucrative, it is profitable. People are making millions from it. People are buying Benz and mansions from this business. So you can venture into it with just little capital. All you need is you can buy material of 1,000 naira, sew it into a very cute style, and sell that cloth for 20,000 naira. You have made over 19,000 naira profit. And just give you an example, you can even sell it higher. There are different styles like trending now. People won't even believe that this cloth was sewn with ordinary machine, because they will sew it so perfectly. They will weave the inside, you won't see rough thread, rough edges or anything. So if you are a professional tailor, you can sew ready to wear, or you can contract someone to sew it for you and sell it at a very high amount. It is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. Let us move to 83. We have haulage and logistics. How does this work? You know, there are a lot of business owners in Nigeria. You'd agree with me on that. They need people to deliver their services. They need people to deliver their goods to their customers. Logistics business is thriving in Nigeria, and I'm sure you see them every day. People are venturing into that business every day. It could be food delivery, it could be clothes delivery, kitchen items delivery, furniture delivery, heavy machines delivery. This business is thriving. If you can venture into logistics, although it is a little capital intensive, because logistics business need money for you to invest into the thing that will be bringing you money, of course. You can buy bikes, you can buy buses, you can buy motorcycle, you can buy even big truck to help business owners to transport their business. So logistics business is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. All you need to do is talk to business owners or talk to potential clients, or if you even have the money, build an app or a website where people who need your service will go and make their orders. Like making orders, what do I mean? They'll register, they'll say, I need someone to deliver something from Ikorodu to Berger, or from Ojota to Ikeja. So different way from mainland to island in Lagos, just like that. So when you get this logistics bikes, all you need is just to employ people that will ride the bike for you. You can just be making, you can cross your leg in your office and be making millions from this, because sometimes they even charge as high as 3,000 naira per delivery, depending on the weight, even up to 20,000 naira per delivery, depending on the weight and also on the distance. That is what determines the price, the weight of the goods that these sellers want to deliver to the buyers. If it is a heavy commodity, the logistics company will definitely charge higher amount of money. And if the distance that they are going to drive is or ride is very long and it will take time, they also charge higher amounts. So guys, logistics company is very, very lucrative business to venture into. Talk to sellers around you, you help them deliver their goods to their customers, and you get paid for it. Let us move to the next. At 84, we have transportation companies. This transportation company is a very lucrative business to venture into if you have the money to invest, to buy buses, and also to register the business and cover all government licenses, security licenses, and others, so that you can be on the safer side when you are starting this business in Nigeria, so that you don't fall victim of government harassment and all that. So to start this company, you just need about 5 to 10 buses, and also register the business and be at a strategic locations very close to the road, so that people who want to travel can come there and pay, and you help them travel from one location to another, from one city to another, from one country to another, depending on which one you can afford to venture into. So starting a transportation company is very good. Also, it doesn't have to be a bus, it can be a tricycle, which we call keke, it can be bike, which we call okada. So depending on the one that you can venture into, and if you don't even want to be the transportation company itself, if you can afford to buy these vehicles, keke, bike, and sell it to people, you can do that. Or if you want to do higher purchase to people, they will buy it from you and drop a deposit, get like 2 or 3 guarantors, After that, they'll be paying you maybe every week or every month, depending on the agreement that you will sign. So doing transportation business is a very lucrative business in Nigeria. People have been doing it for years. It is a non-ending business, so it's nothing new, but you can still venture into transportation business. Let's move to 85. We have daycare services. How does this work? Daycare services is like you need a place where you can keep children who their parents will rent to you while the parents will go to work. This business is thriving in Nigeria, especially with high amounts, with the higher increase in working class parents these days. So what they usually do, they register their kids at daycare. The daycare have nannies, they have teachers, they have toys, they have TVs, children games, and a very busy environment where children can stay, and the parents will drop the children and the parents will go to their work. They have a starting time and closing time, so when the parents bring them in the morning, they can take them in the evening. Daycare business is lucrative. Some people even charge as high as 100,000 naira every month for daycare business. So depending on your environment, depending on your target market, so you can start this business and thrive in this business, because the rate of working parents increases and these parents are ready to pay to drop their children with you so that they can make their own money while you are also making your own money from it. So doing a daycare business is a very, very lucrative business in Nigeria. Let us move to 6. We have small scale manufacturing business. How does this small scale manufacturing business? It simply means you manufacturing a product on a small scale on a very low budget. This business is good, it is lucrative in Nigeria, in Africa, and all over the world. People from America, they do this bonnet for hair, candle, production of scented candle, production of artificial nails, artificial lashes. They do this business on a small scale and it is thriving. They are making millions from it, millions of dollars from this business. So you can as well do this business in Nigeria and you can thrive. You can start to create anything that you think you're very good at. There's this girl on Facebook that makes chin chin on a small scale. She produces chin chin and she sells as big as 3 liters bucket of chin chin for 5,000 naira. If she have 10 customers a day, she has made 50,000 naira from selling of chin chin, which she usually gets more than that. She can get up to 20 to 30 customers a day and she makes over 200,000 naira a day from selling chin chin. So if you think you can produce anything, even peanuts, that is coated granules, anything you think you can produce, it doesn't have to be food related. It can be chemicals like paint for painting walls. Anything that you think you can produce, you can go ahead and do this business, small scale manufacturing business in Nigeria, and make money from it. You know, I always say, check your environment, check your location. What do you think is in high demand? What do you think people are lacking in that location? That is what will prompt you. That is what will give you idea to venture into any business that you think you want to venture into, because it has to be in high demand in your location for the business to thrive. If you produce something that people in your location do not need, the business will struggle. The business may not even survive. So always check out for things that are in high demand in your location before you invest your little money into it and grow that business to an empire, finding a way to financial freedom. Let us move to the next. I'm leaning on the wall because I am already getting tired, and if you can even feel it from my voice, I've been talking for close to 2 hours, if not more than, and I'm kind of getting tired. But I just want to make this video. I want to give you a list of businesses that you can do in Nigeria that will thrive, that you can stand out and build your way to financial success. That is my aim for making this video. I hope you really find this video helpful. I hope you guys watch to this stage. I know some people may not really watch this video to this stage, but it's still okay. I just hope to pick 1 or 2 from this video. So let us move to the 7. We have waste management services. Simply people who help you to dispose your waste. This business is lucrative because people pay even up to 1,000 naira just to help them dispose their waste. If you can have a means of transportation, all you need is just some safety wears like your nose masks, your boots to protect your legs, your hand gloves, and that's it. And some maybe head cover to cover your head. That's it. You can go ahead and help people to dispose their dirty, their waste, and get paid for it. Why not? Every means of income is the most important thing is that it is legit, it is not fraud, it is not scam. Don't consider if it is dirty or smelling. The most important thing is how much is going into your account every day. How are you able to pay your bills? How are you able to meet up for your feeding, for your clothing, for your data, recharge card, rent bills, electricity bills, everything. How you are able to take care of your loved ones. So helping people to dispose their waste, their dustbin, is a means of income, is a legitimate means of income, and it is also a lucrative business to do in Nigeria. You can do it as a side hustle or as a main hustle, depending on how much effort you are ready to put into it, and you will see how much you are going to make from this business if you really put your heart to it. Let us move to the number 87. We have breeding of pets. This breeding of pets, I think, is usually mostly to cats and dogs for Nigeria only. There are a lot of others. Some people breed squirrel, some people breed other kind of pets, but I think the most popular one is mostly dogs and cats, different species of dogs, different breeds of dogs. So some people even, there's this trending news I saw recently on the internet where a particular owner of dog paid almost 400,000 naira flight for his dog to go and mate with another dog in another location in Nigeria. It sounds funny, but that's the extent to which people do for this breeding. You may have a target, you may actually need a specific breed you want the dog to have, so that's why I pay that amount. So breeding of dogs is a very lucrative business. Breeding of cats is a very lucrative business because people pay as high as even 500,000 naira to buy a particular pet. Yes, in Nigeria, yeah. So people pay as high as over 500,000 naira. That's over a $1,000 to buy pets that they really want. So breeding of different kind of dogs, different kind of cats, and you can also mate them, let them give birth to puppies and kittens, and you can as well sell these children and make money from them as well in Nigeria. So breeding of cats, breeding of dogs is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria in this year 2020. 58, we have animal feed production. If you're breeding animals, definitely you will look for a way to produce their food as well, and you can in turn sell this food to people who are breeding animals without selling their food. So we have different kind of animal food. We have the chicken feed, we have the pig feed, bird feed, dog feed, cat feed, and the rest. So selling of animal feed is a very lucrative business to do in Nigeria. If you can get a space, like a warehouse, you can buy animal feed in large quantities and then sell it to people within your location at a retail price. People who buy in measurements like Congo, rubber, per cup, or just one bag while you are importing hundreds of bags. It is a lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. So selling of animal feed is not a bad idea. So just like I always say, make sure to make your research. The location, the environment, the demand of the product is also a factor to consider in this business. Now let us move on. Number 90, we have sales of security gadgets. These security gadgets, they are like CCTV camera, different kind of camera. We have the camera that looks like pen, the one that looks like doorbells, different kind of security cameras, security gadgets, security, everything security, even what do they call it? This one that shocks people, I forgot the name. So if you can sell security gadgets, it is going to very lucrative. It is a lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria because people are looking for ways to secure themselves. People are looking for ways to check on their kids while they are at work. So sales of security gadgets is a very lucrative business to venture into Nigeria if you have the means, because they are usually expensive. From my research, they are not cheap at all. You can even see some for as high as 200,000. I think the minimum I've seen is about 50,000 naira. So it is not a very cheap business to venture into, but if you have a huge capital to venture into any business, I'll suggest the sales of security gadgets. because people are looking for means to secure themselves in this Nigeria that is full of different kind of insecurity, kidnapping, robbery, and different kind of wickedness, ritualism, and the rest. So selling of security gadgets is a very highly profitable business for you to start in Nigeria in this year 2023. Now let us move to the 91. We have ice cream production. You know that Nigeria, Africa, we have the tropical weather, the hot weather, so ice cream will move where even on the streets you see people selling ice cream. You can sell a very healthier version of it, like produce ice cream and package it very well and sell to people at a very slightly increased price than the regular one. People will buy it, people will patronize you. Selling of ice cream is a very, very lucrative business for you to venture into in Nigeria. All you need to do is get the right ingredients, spice up the business. You can add different kind of flavors, chocolate flavor ice cream, vanilla flavored ice cream, strawberry flavored ice cream, banana flavored ice cream, different kind of flavors of ice cream, pineapple flavored ice cream that people will love, people will taste it and enjoy it and will want to come back and patronize you. So production of ice cream, selling of ice cream is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. Now let's move to 92. I have the production of natural fruit juice. You guys know that Nigerians are looking for healthy version of things to take now, healthy alternative, because we always consume a lot of unhealthy food. So especially those who have health challenges are looking for something healthy to consume these days. So the production of natural fruit juice is going to be a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria. But the only challenging thing about this business is that you need to have a refrigerator. You need to have a standby electricity so that when you produce this fruit, you can store them in your refrigerator for days before you finally sell out. Because if you don't do that, it may end up getting spoiled. Remember, it is natural fruit juice. There are no preservatives added, there are no chemicals added, there are no colors, no form of preservative is added to natural fruit juice. So if you're venturing into the business of sales of natural fruit juice, you need to have a standby refrigerator, you need a juicer, and you also need maybe standby generator or form of electricity for you to venture into this kind of business. Now let's go to 3. We have weight loss consultancy. For this weight loss consultancy business, your target market are those people who are overweight, who are looking for means to lose weight, those who want to lose weight for health benefits, for personal reasons, to gain back their self-confidence and all that. So those are your targets, especially new moms who just gave birth, who are trying to lose postpartum weight as well. So if you're starting a weight loss consultancy business in Nigeria, I would suggest you try to associate yourself with some hospitals, with some doctors, so that you can work hand in hand. They can recommend some of their patients to you, and as well you train them on how to lose weight. There are different methods of losing weight: the exercise method, the diet method. So whichever method you think you're very good at, or you can even, both of them is actually advisable for both diet and physical exercise to go hand in hand, because when you are burning calories, when you are losing calories due to the calorie deficit diet that you are going to be taking, it is also important for you to engage in some physical exercise, move your body, so that you can also tone up your body and not have too much of saggy skin or excess skin hanging around your body. So weight loss consultancy business, you must be a trained dietitian, a trained weight loss consultant for you to venture into this kind of business, or an experienced weight loss coach for you to venture into this kind of business in Nigeria. Otherwise, it is lucrative. People charge as high as 200,000 naira per month to consult with weight loss tool for you to help them to lose their weight. So it is very important for you to know how to go about this business before venturing into this kind of business, to avoid the risks that is involved in this business. Now let's move to the number 94. We have biscuit production. This business you'd agree with me it's lucrative because biscuit is eaten by everyone in Nigeria, children, adults, male, female. So for you to start producing biscuits in Nigeria, there are some things you need to consider, there are some things you need to buy. Yeah, you have to look at the hygienic part of it, you have to look the healthy part of it, you have to look the preservative part of it before venturing into the production of biscuits. So not just the profit you're going to make, because I'm very sure you're going to make a lot of profit producing biscuits in Nigeria in this year 2023, because everybody eats biscuits and the price of biscuits has gone up. You can't even see biscuit for 20 naira again, it's just from 15 naira and above. So you see that biscuit production is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria, and your targets can be schools, little children mostly. So you can target schools, churches, mothers, market women who sell these biscuits. When you produce, you package it, you brand it, sell to market women, and at the same time you make your money from it. So let's move to the next. We have the sales of fruits. You can start selling fruits in your streets, and selling of fruit is lucrative. People usually do not talk about this business because they think it's dirty, they think it's poverty business, they think that there is no gain, there is no profit in sales of fruit. But let me tell you, if you are selling fruit in Nigeria, you are automatically a millionaire if you are doing it the right way. Now, if you go to, depending on where you source for this fruit, you can source for this fruit at the bush market. There's something we call bush market. That's where most people from the villagers, that is where they bring fruit straight from the farm, and then they have their meeting pots. Everybody bring their own fruits and they sell it at incredibly cheap amounts. Selling of fruit is very lucrative. They sell this fruit at an incredibly cheap amount. They can sell orange. They can sell 20 pieces of orange for 100 naira. And then when you buy these 20 pieces of orange for 100 naira, you go to your shop and you sell just 2 pieces or 1 piece for 15 naira. That is what they sell. I went to the market yesterday. I wanted to buy orange. The woman told me one is 15 naira, 200 naira. For smaller sizes, 150 naira, 300 naira. I said, are you joking? I didn't even buy it because it was too expensive for me. I considered it too expensive. So sales of fruits is a very lucrative business in Nigeria. Just source for cheap fruits in Nigeria and go to location where it is in high demand, where it is not relatively found, where people don't usually sell fruits. They just get a shade there, sell this fruit for them at a very high amount and make your millions from selling fruits. Let's move. Number 96, we have car wash services. This car wash services is all around highways in Nigeria, especially busy roads, because people who don't have time to wash their car, they patronize this car wash depot and get their car professionally cleaned. So if you can invest a little amount in getting some gadgets, some cleaning equipment to start a car wash business in Nigeria, it is highly lucrative, it is recommendable, and it is profitable business for you to start in Nigeria in this 2023. You don't need lunch. You don't even have to do the cleaning. You can just employ someone to help you do the cleaning, and you pay the person. You're making your money from the clients, from the money that these people will pay you for washing their cars. So car wash service is a lucrative business to start in Nigeria this year 2020. Number 97 is become a makeup artist. Now, for you to become a makeup artist, you need to get the skills. You need to go and learn how to make makeup, especially the trending type, because how do they call it? I forgot the English for it, but the current method of doing makeup right now, because the business is taking another shape. People pay as high as 300,000 naira for makeup. All they just need is just weekend consultation, weekend booking, and they charge you that high. So doing makeup business is a very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria 2023. Just learn the skills. You can, even though you are a student in the Nigerian university living on campus, you can do makeup for your fellow students and get paid. You can advertise yourself, get clients, occasion, events, wedding, birthdays, different kind of events. You do the makeup, they pay you your money, and you cash out big time. So let us move to the 8th. We have pest control. Now this pest control is also called fumigation services. So if you want to learn how to do this, you don't even need a particular skill. All you need is just the specific chemical study for any pest that you're trying to control. So if it's snakes, if it's rodents, if it is mosquitoes, just learn the right chemical for them so that you can just professionally spray it from a good whole place and get paid. The last time I paid for a fumigation service, the person charged me 20,000 naira. Imagine 20,000 naira for just it wasn't even up to 2 hours job. So fumigate did not take a lot of time. It just came, sprayed everywhere in less than 2 hours. You're already done, and it cost its money, 20,000 naira cash. So if you can think your business card, tell people about it that you can fumigate or good at fumigation, and they will patronize you. As simple as that. Let us move on. Number 99, we have solar energy consultation and production. You know that there is always power shortage in Nigeria. We're struggling with electricity. So if you are a solar energy consultant, you make solar panels, solar bulbs, solar charging, any kind of solar products that you're selling. It is very good. It's a lucrative business in Nigeria. But if you don't know how to do it, you should learn how to do it. You can sell your services to people. People can also buy your products. People can consult from you on how to go about trying to install solar in their homes, in their offices, or wherever they need this solar for. So solar energy consultation and production is a very, very lucrative business for you to venture into in Nigeria, because there is no electricity in Nigeria and a lot of people are already using solar. So it is not too late for you to jump on this trend and become a solar energy consultant and producer. Let us move to the on my list is ice block production. If you are good at producing ice block, or even though you don't even have to be good, all you need is to refill nylon with water and freeze it and sell. This is ridiculous. The only thing that you're really targeting at that will just need for capital is source to good electricity and refrigerator and water. That's probably the nylon for packaging the water. That is just all you need to start producing ice block. It is lucrative. People will buy because most of those women that sell drink, soft drink, soda, mineral, malt on the street, there's ice block they use, because they buy ice block from people and they just freeze the mineral with the ice block on it. Even people that sell zobo, kunu, tiger nut drinks, different kind of drinks, soft drink, fruit juice, people use ice block every day in the Nigerian market, especially those who are living in an environment where there is no electricity for them to freeze the drink they are selling. Those people who are into business of selling drinks and there is no electricity for them to freeze the drinks, they must buy ice block from those who sell ice block. So production of ice block is a very, very lucrative business to venture into in Nigeria this year 2023. Thank you for watching. This is the end of it. Skills and business ideas that I've shared with you guys are practical. So pick the one that you think you can work with that will be convenient for you and work your way to financial freedom and income stream. So choose one. If you want to learn the skill, go ahead and learn it. If you're not already, don't be discouraged. Go ahead and start that business. It's possible for you to quickly build an online income, online means of making money, but I want you to know that it can also take you months, if not years, for you to reach a good income potential. So you have to be consistent. Don't be discouraged. Keep going, keep grinding, manage the little you are getting, invest as much as you can until you reach your target, you reach your goal, you reach your financial independence. We have come to the end of this video. Like I said before, work smart, work diligently, be consistent, do not be discouraged, learn more skill. Even though you know something, still learn, read business books, listen to business videos. And if you think this video has answered your question how to make money or business ideas in Nigeria, online business ideas, offline business ideas, if you think this video is really helpful, please help me to share, leave a comment, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.